It's Halloween, and ghosts and ghouls are the least of our issues at our age. What's that behind you? Old age? That's right, today's topic, the terrifying 30s. How to navigate them, what to expect, and how to make the most of an unstoppable force of time and nature. Let's sail into it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our listeners and viewers today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you are a return viewer, we want to thank you so much for your loyalty and your support. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. This is Prayerdise Podcast, a podcast co-hosted and co-created by yours truly. My name is Tokamoto, and joining us all the way from Cebu, Philippines, the talented, the smart, and the stunning Queen TV.
Hi everyone, it's us again. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Thank you. How's what are we today?
Yeah, what are we today? We'll let everybody guess.
Yeah.
I think yours
you
is.
can guess.
Yeah, yours is pretty easy to guess what it is. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, However, if there's anybody in the comments who knows who I'm dressed as today, leave a like or leave it in the comments who you think I am cosplaying, I guess you could say.
Can we have a back like that so that we can see what's your what is that? Ooh, I can see that there's something like that. Ooh. Who is this? Who is this? Yeah, but it's Halloween. This is a Halloween special episode. Wow. Right? A Halloween special episode. I just wanna can we do a quick shout out to all the people who were our supporters since from the beginning. Can Absolutely. I do that? Yeah, okay. I just wanna say and a shout out to Jel, who is our new viewer on this podcast. Hello, Jel. To support local, James Samosa. Hi, Omega. And to Roslyn and to Haley Babes right there. Hello. To maybe your cousin, right?
Yes.
I don't know if he's watching, but yeah. And to also, we would like to thank also for the host. I mean, where I am right now is I'm in Cozy Inn, Mactan, and shout outs to the very humble owner of Cozy Inn. Hi, Miss Esther. Hello. Thank you so much for accommodating me.
Yes, thank you so much for letting us use your facilities. We appreciate it, and we hope that we get to work with you guys even more in the future. Absolutely.
Yes, please. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys. And we love the support that we receive from you. Thank you so much. And I hope we can continue to grow. Of course, me and Toko would like to, spread the word and spread the love and all the positive vibes in this podcast, right? And
Absolutely.
also don't. If you're a new viewer of this podcast, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and also the bell button so that you can be notified every time we have an upload. And our upload is every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Manila time. Right?
Yep.
I got it right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's 3 a.m. over here in the States. Oh, California, 3 a.m.
California.
I believe that's 6 a.m. in Eastern, so New York time, I think it's 6 a.m.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, I mean, brand new opening, brand new closing. You're going to see more uniformed overlays on our video, brand new headphones, going white this time. And brand new music too. We have our Wave 1 was episode 1 through 10. This is Wave 2 music now. I don't know if you guys noticed any of the music before. I personally love all the music that we use, and Wave 2 is pretty awesome. So yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy some jams while you're listening to our annoying voices.
Are we annoying? No, we're not. No, we're not. Okay. So, would you like to do the honor of saying our topic for
Yeah,
today?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory on the opening. Today's topic is the terrifying 30s, or at least what it means to be in your 30s, from 30 all the way to 39 till we become a 40. Dreading that day.
Like, are you in your 30s? I think they don't know yet. Are you in your 30s?
Yes, yeah, I'll be 32 next month.
Oh, me, I'm still 19. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still 19.
19 plus 7.
Huh?
What?
That's okay, but yeah, the terrifying 30s. I think we can relate into this. I'm 30-ish, something like that. Yes. So I think we can really relate to this, and maybe those people who haven't reached the 30, maybe they're gonna be like, oh, that's 30. Okay. I
Yeah,
hope so.
absolutely. Yeah, this is kind of more for our younger audience, but I'm pretty sure people our age as well will reflect and kind of reminisce with what we're talking about. And who knows, maybe they can even get something new, that a different perspective. Especially majority of our audience is from the Philippines. So thank you guys so much. We love you guys, everybody over there in Cebu, Manila. What other places?
Davao,
Yeah.
Zamboanga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thank you guys all. So I would say, you guys can kind of get an idea of what it's like to be my age, or your age if you're at my age as well, over here in the West. Yeah, and vice versa, with me being able to learn more from May's perspective as well.
Yeah. Since our audience are more Filipinos, like from the Philippines, can I just can I teach you a word?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. So it's salamat, salamat,
Salami.
mat. It's salamat.
So that's hard to say.
It's like
Right.
salamat.
Salamat.
Yes. Okay. Can you tell that to them?
Yeah. Salamat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it, guys. You have one word that you learn now. Okay. Yes.
Thank
Yeah. That's thank you. Salamat. Salamat. Okay.
Awesome.
So,
So yeah,
shall we
that's
dive?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like always, we have May's notes and my notes here. May, do you want to go ahead? Yeah, I mean, you have lesser notes this time around, so if you want to go through yours, go for it.
How about we can just like alternate? Like I'll have mine, you'll have yours, and then like
Okay.
vice versa. Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
do
do
it.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. I love
Ladies
it. Thank you. He's a gentleman. Thank you. Okay, so my like in my terrifying 30s, this is what I like the urgency to build the future.
Mm.
Like having families and like profession wise, it's something that, of course, in my 20s I was like, okay, I have plans, right? Like, okay, by 25 I'm gonna have my 25. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be marrying someone. And then
Right.
by like 30 I'm gonna have my baby. Like I was like I have those, but then when I reach 25 I still don't have, like, I'm not yet married, and I don't have the like family yet. So
Mm.
now that I'm in my 30s, I was like, what did I do in my 20s? That's like, like people are starting to Like you should have babies. You should have family. You should be with someone at least. And I'm like, where can I get that? Like, what
Right.
the urgency? Like from your family, from your friends, co-workers, and a lot more. It's kind of pressuring, but I realize now. I was like, okay, just come down, just chill. It's normal that they say like that because maybe that's the what's this traditional, like you should in your 30s you should have family, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's just me, like terrifying. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah,
Right.
but I'm happy with where I am right now. Okay,
Yeah.
how about you?
I mean, you should be. Well, first of all, I think we're both still very young. They say that 40 is the new 20, and I honestly believe that. I truly believe that. I think that what it meant to be an adult back then is not the same definition now, right? There's a lot of people our age that are still holding on to their youth, still how to explain, very much into like what kids back then would be into. However, I think kind of society changed in the sense of now it's more acceptable to be at our age playing video games, acceptable at our age, being single and focusing on careers, not having kids at the moment, stuff like that. I think it's very acceptable. It's a lot less pressure than what it used to be back in the day. However, that being said, I will say that I think it's very healthy to get it done as soon as possible at a youthful
True.
age. Yes, we're still young, but I mean like even younger. But then there's also that kind of little balance, like maybe a lot of us aren't mature enough to do that yet. So maybe it's a
I
or
know.
like a silver lining there. Like yeah. So
Yeah. But what should we do? Just go with the flow. Cause with me, I don't wanna force things. That's so me. Like I don't wanna force things. At least I tried. Like at least I tried my best to at
yeah,
least go to the goal of 30, have a family. But sad to say, it did not happen. So yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Again, like you shouldn't feel ashamed of it. I know that pressure is there, especially unfortunately, like biologically, women
women. Yeah,
have more
for women.
pressure on them, which isn't fair, unfortunately. But hey, I didn't design you guys.
But
um,
also,
yeah, not good.
like men, it's I think for men, you guys are okay because if you reach 40, 45, 50, you can still have babies, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a kind of how to explain it, a new belief system here in the States that men, as they get older, their value goes up, but as a woman gets older, her value goes down. I don't necessarily believe that.
Okay.
I know where I know where they're coming from. Like, when a woman gets older, it's hard for her to have kids, and that makes her like less, how to explain it, like less likely to find a man who wants to be with her because she can't have kids, right? And he wants children. But to me, I think people are priceless. Doesn't matter where you are in life. Like, what kids should be the icing on the cake. If you can't have children because of something like that, like a medical issue or something like that, it doesn't mean you leave that person. You should be falling in love with them first. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So I understand
True.
where they're coming from, but at the same time, I don't necessarily 100% agree with that type of what's the word I'm looking for? Perspective, I guess.
Stereotype.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, we might change that.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, so so that's your like your point of
Yeah.
view.
My point
Okay.
for this one, yeah, it kind of goes along
Okay.
with what I was just describing. I put a big issue that I face personally, and I think a lot of us do as well, is the fear of letting go of our youth. I grew up in the 90s, right, where cartoons started becoming really big. like I'm talking about huge. Like yes, you had cartoons before that were very popular, but there I think you and I grew up in a time where that boomed completely. You know,
True.
there's the baby boomers that were born. We have the cartoon boomers, like
Yeah.
And I put here in my notes that we lived in a time where it was very prominent in the promotion of collectibles or past favorite shows, movies, and toys by the industry. So, you know, the industries that are selling products like toys, collectibles, stuff like that, they're kind of banking on our nostalgia from the past, of the past, and I think a lot of that has to do with us being afraid of letting go of that youth. Like, hey, we lived that, and we're getting older. We're steering away from it, Yeah.
Like there's like a trending collector's item right now. It's Lalaboo. Is it Lalaboo? The cute, I don't know, like stuffed toy. That's the teeth is like. I don't know. Some artists are collecting that, and people in, I think in Hong Kong, or is it in Thailand, they're like fall in line just to get Lalaboo.
Wow,
Yeah, and I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
wow, people go crazy about this, and like,
Yeah.
well, that's the kid in us, like inside.
Yeah, and I think it's healthy to have a little bit of like that childlike sense of wonder of the world. At our age, you should always be, happy to discover new things and try new things out, and not be afraid to go out and explore the world for what it is, and see what it has to offer. So have that kind of childlike mentality towards stuff like that, but at the same time know when to be an adult when you need to be an adult,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Absolutely.
So my next, is paying bills to bills. Like, when you're in your 30s, it's like bills here, bills everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in
Oh yeah.
20s too, we started to, but as you go older, you have a lot of bills to pay, and like,
Yeah.
I need to work hard. Wow. But
Absolutely.
at the same time, I want to travel. I want to do the things that I really like, but I need to work hard.
Yeah, bills suck, especially taxes. Taxes are terrible.
Oh, the taxes. How much is the tax in USA?
Too
I
much.
forgot.
It's always too much.
How many percent was that? Here it's 12.
I think
I
if I'm
forgot.
honest, I could be completely wrong. I think the last time I checked, it was like 21% taxes. Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah, crazy. Income tax
Imagine.
per year. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to drive a fancy car, you want that new phone, you want that nice house, it comes at a cost, It's a part of being an adult. Yeah.
Yeah. So see, when you reach 30, like maybe some people here like, oh, they reach their, like profession. They earn money a lot, but then also they have to pay their house.
Yeah.
Well, my God, 30s. What are you?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. My next point here kind of doesn't really like segue too well with that. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Yes, it does. So I wrote down here like we have certain like timelines of our lives that define us in a certain group, and I put 0 to 18 are our kid years, 18 to 25 are our young adult years, 25 to 35 adult years, and then 40 plus is the definitive years. So who we're going to be for the rest of our lives, right?
Yeah.
So I think in those times between like 18 to 40 is when that bill time comes as well, so stuff like that, like having to pay bills, having to pay mortgages and stuff like that comes in flooding once you get to a certain age, and where you are in life, we're all gonna face it. That's what sucks. Yeah.
I know. Reality. The reality is here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I have here choosing the best career we know versus what we are capable based on our passion.
Mm,
I think you can relate to this.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I know you're
Absolutely.
passionate about filmmaking and stuff like that, but like, you said that, it's hard to get something like a job for that because they need a lot of, backgrounds and stuff like that. Same here. Like, well, I can actually, but my passion is like to do content, to have free time, the freedom to do what I want. That's not what I want, but like really, if I just want to go back in a corporate world, like 8 hours a day, 8 to 5. It's like papers. So
Right.
now, right now, I'm choosing what's my passion, what I love really
Yeah.
doing, and I kind of like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
um,
One of
it's
one of the
it's fine.
saddest one of the saddest discoveries as an adult is having to walk away from something that you really love to do because it's not feasible financially. It's not going to
Yeah, yeah.
bring in the money, so you have to kind of put it to the side until you can kind of either make it that way or just let it go all completely or turn it into a hobby. You have those three options.
True.
It's either a
Yeah.
hobby, you either put it to the side for a little bit until you make enough to kind of balance that out, which that's where I'm at the moment, right? So you and I talked about a new job, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at now is finding that job that's going to bring in a lot of money while I'm doing this as well, and
Yeah,
seeing where this
your
leads
passion.
us. And seeing where this leads us. I'm putting a lot more time and effort into this than I have any type of work that I've ever done. Period. Like,
Yeah.
because it's where
And
my
I'm
heart is.
thankful with that.
Yeah, because it's where my heart is. I think you could say the same as well. It's where your heart is as well, and
Yeah.
I can see it. And I can see it in both of us. Yeah.
So, guys, I hope you can also support us in our passion to do this thing. Because we put our hearts in this podcast really so much. You just don't know the struggles behind every podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh man, episode 9.
He said
So
like episode
stressful.
9 is like a
That-
mess, but to me, when I see the result, I was like, it's a beautiful mess.
No, if you go
For
back and
me,
watch it,
I did. I did. I watched the episode 9. Guys, you can watch the episode 9 for those who haven't watched it. Like, tell us what's, like wrong about that or something like that.
I'll say
Yeah.
this: that episode did not want to be made at all. The volume for my audio is way too low, which is my fault. I take blame for that.
Okay.
I completely messed up on the editing. So there's a part where there's no divider between us; it's just a line, right? There's no
okay.
layout divider. What else is there? What else?
Maybe we'll
there's
just
a certain
keep
logo
that.
that shouldn't be showing. There's a certain
Okay.
logo that shouldn't be showing. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful mess. There's no perfect in every
We'll see.
in every aspect of life. There's no. You said there's no like perfection.
Yes,
Yeah,
but you
that
could
way.
strive for it, and I feel like I'll take full blame for that episode because I think I was a little too lazy. I think I was a little too tired to edit it, and I think I put it off editing for too long. So I take blame for that because I rushed it out, and I'm gonna not do that from here on out as best I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then
But I
we're
also
gonna
okay.
move on from that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We learn and move on.
Yeah. But I also think that there's a little bit of a like a blessing in disguise. It might have been kind of like a goodbye to a certain era, the first 1 through 10. Like that's a
True.
little oh, you're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna be better now. So it's like
Me.
okay, then here's my little getting back at you. Okay, it's fine. Like so yeah, episode 10.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. So I think it's your turn. Okay, what do you have there?
Um, yeah, I can try to find something that kind of goes along with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so just like with your passions in life, like having to put them aside or growing apart with them, I put growing
Yeah.
apart from friends as we settle in our place in life. You know, it's a very
Yeah.
scary thing to go through because as something that I went through, I'm a very sentimental person. When I lose people in my life, it hurts. You know, it kind of it stings a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like putting a knife in my heart. And as I was growing older and I was seeing my friends, you know, going to college and leaving and you know getting married and all this stuff and not having enough time for each other, it was very sad at first. But as I got older, you know, I became more happy with them.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped kind of focusing on my feelings about it and being more
Mm-hmm.
happy towards them, you know, and supporting them more.
Of
Um,
course.
yeah.
Yes, that should be friends. Even though there's a saying that friends are seasonal. There are friends who will be with you on like what's that, like winter, fall, or autumn. There you will have friends who will gonna be in your life during those times, but
Hmm.
it's like but you're lucky if you have friends who will be there for you all throughout those seasons in your life,
Yeah.
and then you should treasure them because they stick around, they
Yeah.
don't leave. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So I think, you know, just growing apart from people who you grew up with and really love, and seeing everybody move on and spread out in the world and you know in their own country into their place in life and not knowing if you're going to see them again, it's a very scary thing. But the cool thing that I learned too is that um, that time separated from each other when you see each other just makes it a lot more sweeter. You know, you
True.
value it way more when you see them after a very
True.
long time. Yeah, get to catch
Yeah.
up. Yeah, get to catch up. Get to
There's a
laugh
lot,
again.
a
Yeah.
lot of like talks you can do. I have friends who are like, we don't talk every day, we don't
Hmm.
message every day, but
Right.
when we see each other, it feels like it's our, like, the first time that we met, that the vibe is like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
something like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm just happy. I have a friend who's in Malaysia right now. Hi, Anna. She's in Malaysia right now, but then when she comes home, like, wow, like it feels like she did not go
Leave.
there.
Right.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah.
Like the vibe, like how we feel to each other, it's the same. Like
Hmm.
nothing's changed, and that's I think the like that's friend. Like you can call friend if they can see you and they can still have same vibes
Yeah.
from the moment that you met them up until you see them again.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think you're completely correct. Like the best connections are those that uh, when you get back together and reconnect, it's almost like nothing even changed. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's funny is just real fast is for men like it's so funny. I watched a show called it was an old show, only 3 seasons, called Happy Endings, right, on ABC, and
Okay.
it's one of my favorite shows ever. It goes
Okay.
Scrubs, Happy Ending, right? Happy Endings talks about how men don't communicate like how women do. So it's like they could be friends forever and not talk for a long time. But the moment that they meet, they're just like, oh, like these chips have beans in them. And like, yep, that's all they talk about. And like, it's not, you know, and they're already caught up, you know, it's like, so, so like cut to them like at a bar. She's like, well, what'd you guys talk about? And they cut to them at a bar, like eating chips. He's like, these chips have beans in them. And they're like, yeah. Like, and then it just cuts away, you know?
Is it like that?
So
Like
true.
for
Yeah.
men? Because I don't know, like with women, we just right now in this generation, maybe like I have this bestie. Shout out to Mitch. She's like every day she sends me reels. Like reels every day. Like
Yeah.
Beshi, like you
Yeah.
give me a lot of reels every day. That's how our friendship. Like, okay, I was just gonna check and then like laugh about it All right. She will gonna send reels to me every day.
Don't even watch it, just laugh at it.
Huh? No,
What?
sometimes,
Caught in 4K.
sometimes, but
No,
I
I'm
love you,
guilty of
Mitch.
that
I
too.
love you.
I'm
Yeah,
guilty
you
of
know
that too,
Mitch,
sorry.
right? You
I
know
do,
Mitch.
yes.
Yeah, you met her. But yeah, she's like that. She sends me reels every day.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
if she don't send me reels in a day, I'm like, I'll be, why I don't have reels today?
You call the police. You're like, my friend's missing. My best friend's
What
missing.
happened?
Something's wrong. I need to send somebody
Yeah.
to her house to check up on her.
There's no conversation. It's just reels, and then like react.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of my conversations as well with like 5 different friends that I used to work with.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
or my
reels?
cousin who we're very close to. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it my turn? Like my turn
Yes.
now, or yours? Oh, okay,
Yep,
my
go for
turn.
it, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Second to the last. Okay. The time for leisure versus finding financial stability.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Work-play
traveling.
balance.
Yes. And I'm like, I wish I will just travel and travel more than, like fighting for financial stability.
Yep.
And I
Absolutely.
wish I can just like be in a cute cafe that look cute and then sip some matcha and then like,
Yeah, that's every modern woman's dream to do, But who's paying for it? Obviously.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Kidding. I'm
okay.
joking. I'm throwing little shade out there for you guys.
Okay. How about you? Do you have that too? Like, I think it's different in men. I don't know. You find leisure, and I don't know. You like to. I think it's different. Like there are men who likes to go travel and have fun.
Oh, I love traveling. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places internationally. My next trip is going to be my next international trip, if it's after Philippines. After the
Okay.
Philippines, my next big international trip that I've been waiting for a long time is Japan. So that's going to be my next one. Yeah, Japan,
I want that too.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
And from Tokyo
one
to
day.
Osaka, from Osaka to Kyoto, from Kyoto to Hirasawa, from Hirasawa to
I don't know where is it,
Nagasaki. Yeah.
but I just want to be in that like the tree sakura trees. Like there,
Kyoto.
I see that there's like, is it Kyoto?
It's Kyoto. Yeah.
There's sakura trees, and then like there's like flowers, and I'm just gonna go there and just like because that's my dream,
Looks so
to
beautiful.
see the cherry blossom. That's my dream. One of my dreams,
We'll do
really.
Prayerdise podcast.
Prayerdise
And
goes
Sakura
to.
trees behind us.
Oh yeah,
We'll
why
talk about
not?
peace, how to find peace. Inner
The
peace.
the feminine, because it's flower and pink.
Okay.
Okay, I'll change
Have
it.
fun. No.
And then,
I don't
No.
think I have a note here that kind of mirrors what you discussed there about the whole finding that work balance life. Let's see. I think the one that I kind of think goes with it the closest is the fear of not making the correct choices in life. So job, careers, relationship, marriage, housing, and having children, so stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I think that's the
But-
closest thing I have there. Yeah.
are we supposed to be, like we don't know the future, so we might commit mistakes and decisions in life, but yeah. Well, we're gonna try our best. But for me, like I'm trying my best to have a good decisions in my life, and I think I'm doing a good decision in my life right now. Where I am right now, peace.
Yep.
That's all we want.
That's awesome.
How about you?
Inner peace. Oh, we gotta be.
Yeah.
Let's go to Sakura and let's go to Japan and start filming that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
How about you?
And I agree. Like you don't know what the future holds, but I think that's that fear of not knowing what the future holds, making the right decision is what's holding people back. a lot. I think that's what brings in anxiety to somebody's life. Even sometimes depression, like maybe
True.
there's somebody that's stuck in a relationship or in a marriage and they're depressed as heck because they feel like they didn't make the correct choice. But I don't know. I can't really give. I've never been in that position. I can't really give advice to, help somebody else with that. I think what I would just say is just count your blessings. Just be happy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, just be happy that there's people out there in the world who are in worse positions than you.
True.
Who wish they could have a family like yours, or be in a marriage like you are, or have children like you do, or be in the career that you are. Don't take that for granted. Every single minute, every single hour, every single day that you go through, just be blessed that you have it. Hold on to it.
Yeah, it counts. And be thankful of every little thing that you have.
Yep,
Aww.
absolutely.
Oh, okay. So you said like you cannot relate to that to someone who's stuck in a relationship, maybe, or in a marriage. Somehow, yeah. Somehow, me, I went through that, but then I made a good decision in my life where, I need to have a life like the way I want it to be, because I only have one life. And if I'm like, when I give something, if I commit to something, it's like full blast. Like, okay, my decision is like, I'm so like fixed. I'm a fixed person. If I commit to something, that's it. Like, like it's sealed, something like that. And if like something like they don't give what's this importance to it, so I would be like, so I was just like, okay, take back, because I only have one life. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that kind of goes with one of my notes here too, not to jump over one of your notes, but I put here afraid of mortality and reaching a time in life when it comes time to say goodbye. Like, for example, kind of what you just mentioned, you have one life. You don't want to lose opportunities, or you don't want to how to explain it. Just afraid of mortality being death.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's like what you just said. You're all in because you know that there's going to be a time where it fades away. That's what I'm kind of getting at what you're saying. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Is like like you cherish it so much because it's not going to be there forever. If that makes sense.
No. It's like I cherish them because that's what I do. Like I do it. Regardless of, like, I don't want to think about losing them. I did not think about that because that's the reason why I committed them, because I don't want to lose them. But then if they're not giving me the same, like energy, the same thoughts of what I like, my commitment is, then maybe I should think more. But for me, it took me years to think about that before I like finally decide to, okay, because I give chances to people, a lot of chances to people, friends, family, everyone. Like I'm not perfect, but at least I do give chances to people. That's when I get hurt, because like sometimes people will always tell me, you're too nice, don't be too nice, because people will gonna use you and abuse you. And I'm like, it's fine, because at the end of the day, people who have good heart and people who always who are kind, they always win in life. And I think I am winning in all aspects of my life. I'm happy. I did not put a lot of in this world.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Gotcha. Yeah, for me, I would say, like, the reason why I cherish people so much is because they're not going to be there forever. There is going to be a time where we have to say goodbye to, parents, old age.
That's my
sometimes relationships, if they don't work out, they're, some of the most heartbreaking memories that I have is me going on a plane and leaving somebody who I love forever. like never seeing them again. That's happened twice to me now. Hopefully never again. We'll see. So like stuff like that, you just have to learn how to navigate through that pain, navigate through those times and those bad memories if you've gone through them. So that's what, from my perspective, is like the reason why I cherish people so much, is because first of all, we're priceless. Secondly, because I love so hard. I love people. I cherish them to death. Do anything for them, and because I know they're not going to be here forever, and I'm trying to make the best out of it until that time comes when you have to say goodbye.
My fear, can I just add here too? Like, since it's Halloween, like, I'm not afraid of anything, like something, but I'm so scared and afraid of losing, like, something like that, death. That's my fear. Like, I don't know. That scares me a lot. So that's why I realized in my 30s that, not just in my 30s, I realized this way back, that if there's something I want to say, like if I do love the person, like my family, like I will say I love you, I miss you, something like that. I do care for you, thank you. I always say that because we might not know tomorrow. We will not gonna wake up, or maybe them we're not gonna see them. It's hard. I've been in that in a situation, but that's not, in a situation where I see, like in my front of me, we lose that someone. Okay, the father of my ex, and we were like, he's like a father to me. He's nice to me. He's really, really nice to me. And there was a time that he had like a heart attack, and I thought it was just like, like normal. He got fainted, and I was there to like trying to revive, like, and then the next thing I know, he's like, no. And I did not even say thank you for everything. Like, I'm emotional now. And I was like, I wish I have told him that, thank you for taking care of me while, and that scares me. Like, I see him, I lost him, but that's his soul. So, that's why I'm more like, I say I love you, I say I miss you to people that I really do care. Because really, life is short. Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sure he knew how much you cared and how much gratitude you had towards him. Sometimes you don't have to say it; people just see it. It's okay. Okay, first cry.
And sometimes,
first cry. No.
No, I'm not gonna cry in here. But really, he's my ex's father, but he's like so nice to me. Like, he's being a father to me. So that's why I cherish him. Yeah. I just wish that I said goodbye, like, like, thank you for everything.
At least you get to, say that you were near him at the end of it.
Yeah. I was trying to revive it, doing that. Like, okay. I even cooked for him before, like, I think his last meal, I cooked it.
Oh.
And when I gave it to him, this smile is like, he said, I think that's it. That's the, that I need.
There you go. You found that. That's his thank you to you. Was just his smile. Not having to say anything. It's in our gestures. It's in our facial expression. It's in our actions. So.
Yeah, bless his soul. I always pray for him.
Hold on to that. Just hold on to that smile. That Just remember that was his thank you as well. He knew. He knows.
I think so. And I'm sorry for not being with your, because everything happens for a reason. I'm sorry if you're watching. I tried my best.
Gotcha. The bank. The bank is watching.
Okay. So I think it's your turn before I go, so emotional.
Let's see. Experiencing our time being pushed out for new generations. So we see, like, yeah, for example, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, huge Jurassic Park fan. But it seems like what they're making, a huge Marvel fan as well, but it seems like what they're making nowadays has nothing to do with like good writing, and it's almost like it's pandering to specific audiences, but those audiences don't even care or love the genre as much as we do, like our generation does, and they're accepting stuff that shouldn't be accepted in the sense of like bad writing, for example. Like, oh, that's not continuity, or that's not like how that works, or for example, Jurassic World Dominion, which was one of my least favorite movies I've ever watched ever, right?
Okay.
I watched it. No, it was funny because I got to watch it 2 days early in Paris, actually, with my sister and my ex at the time.
Okay.
And at the end of the movie, my sister and I looked at each other from across the seats, and we both went, like,
This
no,
is not.
that was terrible. Not a Jurassic Park film at all. Not a Jurassic World film at all. This was something way different, right? So like seeing stuff like that get pushed out for another generation that's going to accept newer stuff that we feel isn't like brand adjacent. It's kind of hard to go through. It's not even just movies or stuff like that. It's just everything. It's everything.
Yeah.
Even work marketplaces.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how many people are doing social media stuff now. That wasn't around 15 years ago, 20 years ago, like jobs like that. But now it's so common that it's almost like how the heck did somebody born after me get a job like that so fast? You know what I mean? It's like, but then you got to remember. It's like, well,
very uncle.
Yeah. But then you got to remember, like, well, they grew up in a world that was already like ready for that. You know what I mean?
Ready.
So they adapted to it, and we just saw it be placed in the market, and we didn't really understand it.
The
The way
opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Also with music.
and with
music.
Oh yeah.
How it evolves, like I always
Devolves.
my playlist is always in R&B, like 90s, early 2000, even 80s R&B. That's the type of my like music genre that I would love to listen like all the time, like. But also, as you said, like we're trying to like fit in this generation. Like I listen to some music right now that's Blackpink and BTS. Beanie, okay.
Beanie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that one song you told me to watch about Beanie was pretty decent. I give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, we tried. I mean, yeah, we're we tried.
Kind of going back to the music thing that you're talking about. One of my favorite bands right now that I just newly discovered them about like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, yeah. Is called Honey Revenge, right?
Honey Revenge.
Honey Revenge, yeah. And if you listen to them, they sound like old school Paramore sometimes.
Oh,
right? When Paramore is really, really, really good.
Paramore here. Me, I even changed my hair to different colors just for Haley. You haven't seen me in my like era of going crazy on my hair.
Just not going crazy, not with the hair, just other things. No, I'm kidding.
Just me crazy? No.
I'm joking.
Yeah, that's it. Like you are on point with that. We're trying to be in this generation, but then our heart is still like pull us back to where we grow up, like listening to old music. I mean, old rock, like something like that.
Right.
We always have those like the club music right now versus back then is like different, really different.
Yeah, it's kind of trashy. Kind of
What?
trashy.
By the way, guys,
Uh,
he composes awesome music. Those music that you hear
Subpar.
on the background, oh, the music that you hear in this podcast, that's that's his composition, and like I'm so
Some of it.
proud of it.
Some of
No,
it. I think
no
I think
copyright
only
issue.
I think like only three
No, most of them.
three songs are I made, and the rest of them are
Right.
something else.
Okay. But you know what, guys? He has a lot of great music in store in his laptop, and I do really have faith that one day he will, maybe release an EP or album one day. Who knows?
But maybe like one song here and there every once in a while, but not to take it like too seriously. It's more of like a hobby. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe what's his name? Jerry can help. Jerry?
Shout out
Yeah.
to Jerry, producer Jerry. Hey,
I'm ready.
You're the
Get me in a
man.
booth, man. I'm ready to spit some fire.
He can rap too. Okay, sample.
Anyways, moving on. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
Yes.
Your point.
Nope, it's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's my turn.
Your last
Okay.
point there, yeah.
Okay, the last point is pointless. I'm just kidding. Expectation from parents and peer pressure. Parents, especially when you are the eldest, the pressure is in you. Like me, I am the eldest, so my parents, I don't know, it's a Filipino, tradition, or what do you call this? But yeah, like they always count on the eldest. Yeah, you should be the best the best influence, the best like model for your sisters and your brothers. You should have a really good job. You should have like a lot of like good things happening. It's like that, and like it pressures me. I mean, not just me. I think everyone who are like a breadwinner who can really like, yeah, I feel you, girl. And then like,
I'm in that
And
same
also-
position. Oh, good.
yeah.
Sorry, good.
And also like peer pressure, like telling you, you should have a better career. You should have do this, do that. Like, I'm just me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Experiment child.
experiment child. No, I'm not. Maybe. What? Mom, dad. Is it?
Yeah.
And maybe they're like testing. Oh, we can have a good-looking child. Maybe let's try. Oh, we have. Okay, let's add more 3.
Yeah, it's always the first child that gets the better looks. So.
I'm not saying. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Sorry, sisters and brothers. But it's always the eldest, like the older one, doesn't have a height. I don't know, in Filipinos. I'm
I
the
got all the
shortest.
height. I'm the tallest.
I'm the shortest among my siblings.
My dad's like here, my mom's here, sister's here.
Really? Okay, maybe for
the
guys,
tallest.
for men, but me, I'm the shortest. It's like, why are they like that?
By
Where's
the
my
way,
height?
side note, because do you remember you told me the story about how your mom told you if you fall asleep you'll grow.
Huh?
Do you remember you told me that story?
Okay.
That she would make
Right.
you, she would make you like force you to nap because she would say that you would
Yeah.
grow taller,
Yeah.
right?
What
Did
happened?
you know that has some truth to it?
Okay.
that when you fall asleep, your growth hormones go into overdrive?
Oh,
Like
yeah, when we're young. When we're young.
Yeah, when you're young, right. But I'm saying like there's some truth to that. But I remember you were laughing because you were like, oh, she just wanted me to take a nap, and we were both laughing. And then I watched a video recently, and I was like, oh my gosh, like there's truth to it, like you know.
Did you sleep? You
Yeah.
grow a lot.
Yeah.
How about me? I
Not you,
sleep.
unfortunately. Sorry.
What
Sorry
happened
about
to me?
Remember you said you were pretending to be asleep, so there you go. No.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I think that's it. That's my notes. All of it. Yeah, I think I did.
I have a lot here.
You have a lot. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and do us all a favor, since the time where we're at right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna do us all a
please.
favor and just nitpick the best ones that I could find here.
Okay.
So I think alongside with kind of like, you know, being pushed away for new generations coming in is also a disconnect between the new generations. And I think what comes with getting older is the generations after us kind of, how to explain it, criticizing us or kind of putting us down for our age and stuff like that. You know, I've been seeing that a lot. Like I have, you know, where I work at the moment, you know, there's a lot of kids around, you know, like 17, 15, you know, it doesn't matter. And I feel so old around them. Like, you know, I could click with them. Like I could interact with them perfectly fine. And I could, you know, we talk about,
But you
know,
feel the uncle feels.
uncle syndrome comes in. Yeah.
The tita
Uncle
feels.
syndrome. But you know what? It's like, it's bittersweet. You know, I'm glad that I try to be as wise as I can with these kids, and I try to give them as much good advice as I can. Yeah. And just have their back. And if they're having, you know, a bad time or anything like that, just trying to hear them out and try to solve things out with them as well. Yeah, I try my best to do that as best as I can.
Good job.
Yeah, but feeling that disconnect, like I think to kind of combat that disconnect, like I said, is to meet them at their level, you know.
True.
And I think that's when they start to kind of accept you as a person, like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a different age than me, but you're also, you know, human. I think when we're younger, you know, even me as well, you know, seeing older people, we don't realize that they're people. We just see age. You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
like we look at them and we treat them based on age.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And now I'm kind of dealing with that, but I'm putting it down right away. Like, you know, like nope, guys.
Nope.
I can resonate with you. Like, check it out.
Well, that's a good characteristic for someone who's kind of older. Kind of old. Let's not say old.
Yeah.
Kind of old, yeah.
Let's see. Comparing our lives and level of success to others around us.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm guilty with that. Really, we will come to a point that we're like, why am I not getting this and they're having this? But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely something that I've that I keep struggling with, you know. At my age, is like, man, I'm almost, you know, 30, 32. Why am I not where I need to be in life? Why does it always seem like anytime I take a step forward, I take 2 steps back? You know, especially with like relationships too. You know, it's like what am I doing wrong? You know, because I know I'm a hard worker. I know I go above and beyond when it comes to like working with people and managers. Yeah, I know I put my everything in when it comes to relationships. You know, everything's out on the table. But it just seems like no matter what I do, it's like nothing's good enough. You know, that the whole take 1 step back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. And when you continue to compare yourselves to other people, that's just adding salt to the wound. You know, you're making it worse for yourself, and you can't do that. You just gotta understand that something that I've learned to combat that type of thought process is to understand that we're going to all get to an age where we're all going to look back and be like, well, who cares if it took you longer than me to get to a certain place? We're still at that certain place. You know what I mean? Like, we're still here. We're all going to get to the same place eventually if things go well. You know, we're all going to get to the same place eventually. Like, just enjoy your youth as you can. Because we're still young. I'm telling you. 30s.
Are we?
Not old. I'm 40 is the new 20, and I truly believe that. So that makes us teenagers.
I'm 19.
I'm 19. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And
so,
also, when you're in your 30s, I think Filipinos can relate to this. We have, before we used to have a lot of cosmetics in our bags, but now it's like the the Vicks, the inhaler. We call it efficacent. We have here like you will just gonna do that and then you smell like menthol, something like that.
gotcha.
And then
That's
you
funny.
put it in your bag because like there's
Glad you
like
said
that.
back. I thought you were going to say something else.
No, put it in your bag or like just put it here because like we have this joke that we go to bars, but then we get instead of perfume, it's like those stuff like, and then they go like yes.
For the headaches?
Because the lights and all the smoke in the club, it makes you like when you're already in 30s, you have those like, oh my god. But you want to party, but you go like that,
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kinda true for sure.
That's funny though, but it's the real thing. Like here in the Philippines, yeah, I bet those people that are in their 30s or maybe like 20s, around 20s, going to 30s, you have your efficacent or you have your Vicks with you, like those. I know, like they were gonna laugh because it's true.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. That's funny.
Tita.
That's awesome.
Tita things. I have that.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, kind of. I mentioned this before in one of our episodes. Is like I feel like when we're younger, we could take so much damage and just walk away like nothing happened. You know? But nowadays, if I sleep wrong, I wake up, I'm almost dying, like having heart attacks. You know, like literally, this arm. I should probably get this checked, but I'm pretty sure it's a nerve damage thing. This arm, if I lay on my back for too long, this arm will get numb. Yeah, gets numb and it starts to do like this little like painful like twitch thing. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like, so I learned that if I don't lay on it like this first, it won't do it. So usually like when I get into bed.
Yeah, chiropractitioners like
Yes,
can
please.
you check about?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh, I have a funny, like I just remember. So I was like ironing my clothes last night because I have an early event, right? I was doing like this, like, but then when I look, oh my god, my back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is really 30s.
It like locks into place, and then when you try to like unlock it, it hurts so
Yes,
bad. You're like,
it
oh,
hurts.
what was that?
It's true. You guys in your 20s enjoy that you can still bend and stuff. Wow. You can still bend and move. You reach in your 30s, it's really like what we're saying right now. It's really true.
It's true.
Really. And I'm like,
True. Yeah, I would.
I'm in my
Out of-
20s now.
Yeah, out of everything in your body, I would say focus on your back to strengthen it as best as you can. Yeah,
Back.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm surprised though. Like so every episode, I work out. So 10 something per episode, right? So today I did 80 push-ups and 20 curls, right? With a weight machine. So every episode I do that. And I'm surprised that I'm not having back pain from it yet. yet.
Yet.
We'll see.
Are you expecting?
I hope not. I hope
No?
not. I hope, yeah. So no back pain. It's just, the sore muscles, which is normal, and it feels good. It feels good after a while. You're like, oh, it feels refreshing. Yeah.
We just need exercise though. That's important in our 30s. The exercise.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to episode 20 so I can focus on my stomach.
You're good. Like he has a good body, by the way, guys. Like, oof. Yeah. I
Don't you
mean,
know?
I can see it like when he's like standing in your picture. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Likewise. Your recent story looked amazing. It's great.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, please do follow me on my Instagram.
Yeah, all of our social media, like personal social media stuff, is at the bottom of the description.
At the bottom of it, yes, in the description box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think out of all the notes that I have, I think we touched on the most important ones. Let's see.
Okay. Other than back pains.
Other than back pains, yeah, I guess one more is here is fear of facing and failing to grow in a competitive market in job opportunities.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
that kind of branches out from what I just explained. That fear of the fear of not being able to succeed how you should be. Feeling like you're not where you are in life, and I think a lot of that has to play. A lot of that plays in with the job market itself, just constantly changing. The economic market also changing as well. Just everything just up and down, up and down, up and down. That's why I keep preaching, guys. There's no such thing as stability, right? When it comes to financial stuff, there's no such thing as stability. You could be in a job for forever, but that still doesn't mean that it's stability, because at any moment it could go away. Stability is found in us, in ourselves,
True.
Stability and reliability, I think they go hand in hand.
Oh, by the way, speaking of those kind of stuff, like adulting things, I hope we can have Kim in our show soon because
Yes.
we really want that topic. Or maybe
Yes,
we
please.
can have another guest also. I was thinking of something. Let's not spoil them, but he is. I will try to pitch him, but I know he will approve. He's an OG content creator in Cebu. I think a lot of people knows him. Yeah, the four-eyed lagan. That's that's the clue there. But yeah, I hope we can have him in the show. But for sure, I think we can have him in the show. Yeah,
Absolutely.
adulting things. I think we can have a lot
Yeah.
of advice, tips from them. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, anybody who wants to be on the show, they're more than welcome to be on here.
yeah,
And they're more than welcome to bring any topic that they want to talk about either, or as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
we're open here
Yeah.
for collaborations, guys. If you want,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Hopefully, we'll have a cool guest soon. A really high up there guest. We're talking to you, Alicia. Anyway, so
he cannot like really hold it, yeah,
We'll get there
we
soon.
wanted who's our dream guest? I mean, me from my I would love to have Joy Spring on the show. Joy Spring, I'm such a fan of you since she was a DJ in Mix. I don't know if you have Mix there, but yeah, it's like
No.
back then. Yeah, it's like MTV.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So back then, I was like, he's a good host, a good VJ, and now she has a podcast. I just want to be like, I want her on our podcast as a guest. And who's yours? I know who's yours.
Yeah, two of them.
Okay.
Well, two
Who is
Filipino
it?
guests. Would be
Okay.
Donalyn would be one. That'd be amazing. Yeah. And then and then Ashley Gasarfano, is that how you say it? Yeah, let's just help me out like that. That'd be great. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, those
that's
two would be great. And we won't spoil anything yet.
Yes, please. Oh, yes. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah. No, but a non-Filipino guest, I would love to have. I mean, there's one that's doable. It's Danielle Radin. For a specific topic that we'll get to eventually. We keep teasing it.
Yes.
What if we keep teasing it and they're like the worst episodes that we have? Like, like guys, this is boring.
Okay.
Negative 5 views.
Negative. Yeah, who's that? Ray. What's her name?
Yeah, Danielle Radin.
Daniel Radin. Yeah.
Danielle Radin.
She talks about specifically narcissism, stuff like that. Go ahead and check it. But before that, subscribe to us.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Well, who's your other one? You said 2, right?
Yeah. Her name is Christine Grace Smith. She's from London.
Okay.
I think it'd be really cool to have her on board and talk about just like society's downfall, the downfall of society, and where people are going wrong at the moment. I think that'd be awesome to have. Her content's really good. Really good content. Yeah.
Me, I just want lavender. Yeah, Island Sue. If you're watching, I'm such a fan. I wish I can have your journal. She has a journal thing. I wish I can buy. Oh, maybe I can have. Oh, there's you. Maybe I'll just let you. If you come to Philippines, like, please, something like that. But it's like a journal. She do that every year, and yeah, I wish I have that. But yeah, lavender. Who's a fan of lavender here? Lavender.
I'll say really fancy. Lavender.
Because the spelling is not lavender. It's lavender. There.
Like Prayerdise.
Yeah, just like same as ours.
That'd be hard to say. That'd be hard to say.
Lavender.
Like, Lavender X Prayerdise. Like, that wasn't too hard.
It wasn't too hard. I'm sorry. It fits perfectly. Thank you. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think honestly, that's all of my notes that I think are worth talking about.
Yeah.
So I think we're good on my notes as well. Is there
Me
anything, any last minute points or anything you want to get across before we head on out of here?
What else? I just want to say, you guys just enjoy the ride, whatever age you are, especially the people who are in their 30s, because I think, we're in much pressure right now. It's because of people, environment itself, causing, like, to pressure us. We get stressed about it. Just chill. I realize, just chill in life and just enjoy the ride. Yeah. That's it.
Good advice. I say that too. Absolutely. I think kind of branching off of that, we are as old as we feel. Right.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're a young spirit, young soul, you are. Like go out, have fun, and don't let life hold you back just because of your age. Don't let time hold you back because of your age as well. You only live one time. Go see the world. I tell my parents that all the time. Like, my parents have only been out of the States one time, and that was when I was 8 years old. We went to England with our church, and I tell them all the time, I want you guys to travel. Especially my dad's retired. I want him to go to travel, him and my mom to go travel the world and just see the world for what it is, and I would love for them to have that experience. Hopefully, because I've somebody who's traveled the world, been to Australia, England, Paris, Venice, Italy, Rome, all these places. I know Italy. I know Venice and Rome are in Italy. You guys. I know they're not separate places. Well, yes, separate places in the same country. But it's just being able to see the world. It's like it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Some places feel like you just stepped into a movie scene. It's like, whoa, where are the cameras?
One day.
Where are the cameras? Where's James Bond?
Yeah, one day I'm gonna go out in Philippines.
Yeah. I am James Bond.
That's it.
Anyways.
Okay, that's the whole, how he looks. Okay.
For those who don't know, I am Nathan Drake today. The funny thing is, these are my actual normal clothes. I wear these all the time. Not even joking.
Yeah,
Not
you
even
look
joking,
good.
but thank you.
Good, right?
Yeah, I love Henley shirts. I always have. But yeah, I am Nathan Drake
Sponsored.
today. For those who don't know, Nathan Drake is a video game character from the Uncharted series. I'm a big fan. I would love to play him one day if I ever become an actor. Because I don't think the last one was too good. He's a better Spider-Man. He's a perfect Spider-Man.
Okay, he's the
Drake,
one of the Spider-Man. Okay.
Yes, Tom Holland played Nathan Drake in Uncharted.
Okay,
And
that's
if you've played the video games, you'll be like, this is not the same guy. Like, this is not Nathan Drake.
Okay.
Fortunately, I could pull it off though. I know his mannerisms.
Okay, can we see some action in 3,
later.
2, 1? Okay. Okay, I think
I try to
that's
do a
all.
line. No, I won't make it cringy.
Cringy.
Yeah, so that's everything.
Everything. That is it. I think me, myself, I already touched all my points in this topic.
Same.
Yeah. And if people, our viewers have some thoughts about this that we can add to it, just go comment on this, on the comment section. Comment on the comment section. Yes. Comment there. Comment down there. Yeah.
Absolutely. We love it when you guys interact with us and throw in your ideas and throw in your perspectives of things. We really appreciate it, and we value everybody's opinions and respectfully. Absolutely. So please don't be afraid to just share with us, and don't be afraid to let us know what you think about our topics and what we're talking about. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, guys, on that note, that is all of our points that we have for you today. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we greatly appreciate it if you've stuck around this far. Leave a thumbs up or a comment in the comment section. We'd greatly appreciate it. On that note, I will let Queen lead us out in prayer, and that will conclude episode 10 of Prayerdise.
Let us put ourselves in the holy presence of the Lord as we all say in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, we thank you for this day that we are able to film another podcast with Toko, of course, and I hope everyone is doing fine because we have a typhoon going on. I hope everybody's safe and sound right now, and I hope people who are in need right now will be provided, good Lord, and keep them safe from harm. Thank you also for all the blessings that we receive each day. Thank you for all the people who help us grow, who help us guide us emotionally. Thank you for thank you for the food that we eat, and thank you for allowing us to be in a healthy body. And I hope one day people will gonna find peace in their heart and in their mind. These all I ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. And the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Guys, that concludes today's episode. Thank you guys so much once again. On that note, I am Tokomoto.
And this is Queen TV.
And you just listened to
Prayerdise.
Prayerdise.
Wait, yeah. On our episode 10, we still don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. There's no chance.
That's
Our special episode, by the way. Look at that.
yeah, special Halloween episode. We dressed
Halloween.
up for
Happy
you guys.
Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
week. See you next week.
See you next Wednesday.
Yeah. Bye.